Hi guys, welcome back to Hobby Baker's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make a Santa cake topper. To make this we will need a couple of colors fondant, a red, white, peach, black fondant and some white rolled fondant. So let me start with some black fondant. I'm gonna knead it a little bit and then I'm going to roll it into a sausage, a thin sausage, to make the shoes for Santa. So this looks perfect for me. I'm going to cut it into two pieces and the two ends become two shoes for Santa. I'm just molding it into a shoe shape, also using my fondant tools to give that extra look of shoes. So yeah, we have a pair of shoes. I'm going to make an indent with my ball tool. This will help me insert the toothpick and also fix his legs well. Now I'm taking some red fondant and rolling again into a sausage. I'm making the legs for Santa. I'm going to make two equal sized pieces out of that rolled fondant. Let me check if they're of both same length. Yeah, now I think they're good. I will take my styrofoam cake base to fix the shoes onto it so that my structure stands straight and helps me work better. I'm fixing his legs now into the shoes through the toothpicks. I think these look good now. I'm going to take some white fondant that I've rolled and make the fur around his shoe. First I'll fix the white rolled fondant around his shoes and I will use my water to fix it, to stick it around his shoes. Now I'll use my leaf tool to give the texture of a fur onto that white piece of fondant around his shoe. This looks good. Now I'm taking some more of the red fondant. I'm gonna knead it a little bit and make it into a cone shape to give a body to Santa. I also made sure that the back of the cone is a little flat and in the front it's a little bulky, which looks like Santa's tummy. Now I've taken some more of that white fondant and accessorizing his suit. I'm taking my toothpick to give the texture of the fur over his suit now. Here I used water to stick this piece of fondant onto his body. You can also use edible glue. Since the fondant is fresh, you can use water, you don't need glue. So now I've taken another ball of fondant and making his face using my pinky to give structure to his face, and this looks good now. I fixed it to the body and I took it off again. Now I'm making his hands. Again I rolled it into a sausage and then I cut it into two pieces and I slit a little bit of it at the end to make sure it fits his body, and also used my fondant tool to fold it like he's folding his hands. I'm fixing this now to my Santa's body. Here too I'm using just water to fix the body. So I took some more of my white fondant and rolled it into a teardrop and checked whether it fits like his beard. I think I forgot to make a video for that. So I made that and I fixed it, and then now I'm fixing his eyes. Now I'm fixing his nose. I made an indent and added a little bit of water. Took a ball of fondant, peach fondant. I think it was a little big, so I reshaped it and added his nose. I just want his mush to be little pointy at the ends, and I'm using my leaf tool to give the texture. I took another piece of red fondant and rolled it into a cone. I'm shaping it into his hat. Just fix and check whether it fits well. I think it's good. I still have to make ears for him. So I'm gonna take this cap off again and make his ears. I just took a ball of fondant and flattened it and cut it into 2 pieces, and I'm just fixing it as his ears. Now I'll fix back his cap with a tiny bit of water, of course. So I'm making his lower lip now with the same peach fondant. Sometimes the fondant gets sticky because of the warmth of a hat, so the fondant tools will help us work better. Now I am adding a little bit of hair to the front of his face. And I'm using water to stick those hair onto his face, both the sides of his face. This looks good now. I've taken another piece of peach fondant and making it into his hand shape. I'm going to insert a toothpick to fix his hands, both the hands. So the left hand, I'm trying to make it like he's holding something in his hand, where I'm going to put a small gift box onto his hand. And the other hand, he's just holding it down. So I already had made one gift box using a fondant, which I fixed onto his hand with the toothpick. Now I'll have to make the fur for his cap. I've rolled some white fondant. For this I'm using edible glue to fix the fondant, stick the fondant onto his hat. And I'll use my leaf tool to give the texture of the fur. Here I use the glue instead of the water because I'm fixing his fur onto the cap the next day. My fondant is almost dry, so the water might not help me stick well, so I'm using the edible glue here, giving this nice fur texture. See, this is how he looks today. I think I like him. Hope you all like the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.